So listen, I've been peeping Lely for a long time, man. To me, Lely was the baddest in the city.
I can take hurt, I can take foolishness, I can take disappointments, I can take all that.
The whole situation was disappointing me. You know what I'm saying? Even when it came to her pillow talking, it was just like, you still disappointing me, bro.
I'm sleeping on her side of the bed. I don't think miss her side of the bed. That's my. Come get it back. Come get it back.
She wanna be my girlfriend so bad, y'all. Girl, chill. That's why you can't be nice to people.
What up, QC crew? King Day is in the mother building.
Run it up was up. Your bitch gon' not know when was up. Run that shit, we had all the show. Say that shit for your camera.
Warning. Everything said in this video and on this platform is strictly my opinion and all alleged. Here, we speak about hot topics on YouTube and other social media platforms for entertainment and conversational purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised.
What it do? It is your homie King Day here in King's Corner, and I am back with another reaction video for you. So look, last night, right before dinner, I was taking a look on YouTube, seeing what's going on in these YouTube streets, trying to catch back up, trying to see what's tea, trying to get some things lined up to record. And something jumped the line. By the title and the thumbnail, you already know what it is. Lely is discussing a breakup between her and B. All right. Fortunately for you, but unfortunately for me, I have already seen 45 minutes of this video, going house shopping, looking at all the houses and showing the neighborhood and talking about them and giving the exact locations of where they at and all of this stuff. We done already been through that. Right? So we're going to get straight into the portion where she is talking about friendship, relationships, and breakups. So I ain't going to hold you. I never do. If you fuck with me like I fuck with you, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share. We're going to get straight into this video. Let's get it. Let go.
She got me this necklace. I think it was Mother's Day.
She's talking about a friend, by the way.
Because after this, she had surgery or whatever. And I never even read it because I was just so mad. And I was so angry. And so today, I woke up feeling good. Y'all seen me get up. I've been in my zone. And, you know, we know I'm going through a lot right now. Hold on, this is my mind. Hey, baby. Oh, my God. Okay, so, yeah, so I was going through a lot then. And that's when I was going through my breakup then. And I was also going through a breakup with her then. As I was going through a friendship breakup, and I was going through a breakup with my ex. And y'all, that year was so hard for me, but I think I made it look so good because I just began to travel. I began to, like, just get out and get away and try to, like I said in my video, I tried to sex it away, drink it away, travel it away, you know, all of that stuff, whatever. And so, going through the situation that I'm going through now, I'm pretty sure y'all know by now, I'm going through another breakup, and that's okay. I ain't gonna lie, I don't feel good at all. Like, breakups don't feel good no matter how big, how small, it doesn't matter. Like, when you love a person, you love a person, and I'm not going to ever be that type of person to get on the internet and like my feelings not hurt, or at like I am just this almighty perfect person, or I'm above anything. No, like, that's just not how I am. That ain't how I operate, and I stand in that, and I stand in my truth with it. So to read this passage and to see how it's talking about being beautifully broken, let go of the idea of perfection is the very first word. And I think I want to go more into detail about this. I might do a whole video about it in general, just because that's what I do. My life is on YouTube. And I'm not letting anything bring me to shame again. You know how when you was
As you
little and you
should.
got in trouble, or maybe this was just me, but I'm going to give an example. When I was little, and I would get in trouble, my brother would be like, "Nah, come on out here. Don't be shamefaced," because I would go and try to hide. I finally got a whooping. I feel like everybody know what I did. I feel like everybody know I did something bad or I did something wrong. I would try to go and hide. I would become shamefaced. And I can see how that has trampled into my adult life. Even though it's a common thing. And that's confirmation. Even though it's a very common freaking thing. You know what I'm saying? As adults, I think it hit harder. Because you feel like you done created your life. You done lived your life this far. You got certain standards. You got certain things that you done set for your life, right? And in the midst of that, we're trying to set boundaries, and we're learning how to stand on these boundaries. And what I'm learning from therapy is, like, that's something that I've really struggled with. Like, that's something that I've really had a hard time with, and it's because of my childhood and things that happened to me and stuff like that. And so you guys get to see it firsthand because my life is on the internet, and you got to see a relationship after relationship. Thank God you didn't get to see it, the other relationships that I was in when I was dating men, because I was a little more ruthless. I was a little bit more reckless. I was young, and I was very bullheaded. I was very rebellious. And so even in the sense of that, like, everybody gotta reap their karma. You know what I'm saying? Like, what goes around comes around. And I learned that at a very young age. And now, where I am in my life, it's just about putting the puzzle pieces together and really taking to work to dive in me. And somebody said to me, like, you've been healing for 3 years. Who heals that long? Who take 3 years to heal?
It's no time limit.
Baby, I've been healing all my life. Okay? I literally have been healing my whole life. Every day that I'm here on this earth is a constant state of...
What makes a carnival vacation fun? Well, if you ask me, it's the food. With delicious options from around the world.
Healing for me, if that makes sense. And it doesn't look like one thing. There's so many things going on within me, within my body, within my life, that I'm constantly and consistently healing from. You know, and I was listening to a podcast the other day, and he was like, you know, it's one thing for people to have had traumatic experiences, and it's another thing for people who have trauma, right? And so if you haven't experienced things in the way that I've experienced things, your mind might not hold the capacity to be able to understand me, how I operate, or why I go through certain things, or why I may have had to repeat certain things in my life to learn a lesson. But that is for the people who it's for. I'm going through these things. I'm putting it out here on the internet, and the people who need it will get it, and they will learn from my mistakes. You understand? The same way we learn from our parents' mistakes, we learn from our peers. It just is what it is. And I ain't set out to do that on purpose. I ain't set out to make this my mission. I ain't set out to be this, oh my God, I'm this person. Everybody look up to me and learn from me. No, that ain't what I set out here to do. Okay? Like, God literally dropped this in my lap and said, here you go, baby. Here you go. And at the end of the day, I'm still wondering if this is the end all be all. You get what I'm saying? Like, is this it? This what God wanted me to be here to do? But right now, the only thing I know is He has called me to rise to the occasion for this right now, if that makes sense. And so the only thing that I can do is be obedient. The only thing that I can do is be obedient. And what is that? Exodus 14:14. God just told me to be still. All God wants me to do is be still. Okay? And so, you know, you always got to go back to Jeremiah 29. God said he is going to prosper me. So therefore, when I think about things, how the mind space I'm in now, I want to read it word for word. So,
All right.
hold on.
Now, I don't know. We go into a whole, scripture for scripture Bible study session here. That's not what I'm here for. When she started talking about the breakups, I cut it off because I thought we were going to kind of get into it. But to touch on a couple of things. First of all, what y'all think about it? Y'all think that it's officially over between the two? Y'all think that this is just something that they're going through and they gonna figure it out? What's tea? Now, I can say I agree with LEELEE and I understand completely where she is coming from when she says, I've been healing for 3 years or 6 years, 10 years, it doesn't matter. Healing is your own journey. Healing from a breakup for some people may take a month, may take 2 days. For others, may take 10 years, 20 years. So we can't say, you've been healing too long. We can't go in and say, it's been 3 years, you should be healed. Who are we to say when someone should be healed? So I agree with her when she say that. There's no time limit on it. But, okay, I think that her community and her online support system comes from a place of, you've been saying you're healing for 3 years, but in your process, right, you're healing from a relationship. Now, I'm sure she has a million other things she's probably healing from that she doesn't even speak on YouTube. Or maybe she spoke about it in the past and don't speak about it now. But specifically just about the relationship, right? You're healing from a relationship. But immediately when that relationship was over, you put yourself in another situation, as LEELEE call it, situation. You put yourself in another situation immediately. And I think her online support system comes from a place where they're not seeing how that is kind of making sense. You're healing from a relationship, but you jumped right into another relationship. How do you heal from this one and you're in this one? And maybe her subscribers are just not asking the right questions. I can see it being annoying for someone to be asking you like, hey, it's been 2 years, it's been 3 years, it's been 4 years. How are you not healed yet? How are you not healed yet? When really what they should be asking is, on this healing journey, the methods that you're taking to attempt to heal, are they working for you? Where are you in the healing stage? Have you made any progress while attempting to heal? Because she went from a relationship now to another relationship, situationship, friends with benefits ship, whatever you want to call it, right? She went from one relationship directly into the next, almost immediately. And so the people that are watching and her online support system, they're all just trying to figure out, how in the hell are you healing for 3 years and you never sat down? Is that what she's talking about, sitting down? You never sat down by yourself to figure your stuff out. How are you going to heal from a relationship in a new relationship? You don't lay with one to get over one. You don't. And LEELEE has been vulnerable. LEELEE has said she tried to vacation it away and sex it away and drink it away and party it away and it didn't work. However, she tried to jump into something new and that didn't work either. And it's never going to work. Laying with one to get over the other is never going to work. So now here we are 3 years later and she's still healing, right? She's still healing from the first long-term relationship. And now she has to heal from this new breakup. I'm not sure if she's going to lay with one to get over the other again, but to just kind of try and make sense of what her online support system, or it could be people who don't even like her online. Who knows? It could be trolls. It could be some of them fake accounts. Who knows? Okay. Regardless of the fact, whoever is online asking her, why is she still healing 3 years later? It's because no one witnessed LEELEE sitting by herself, figuring her shit out by herself, sorting her issues out by herself. We seen her go from one person immediately to the next. And that's the same with the other party. And so when we keep hearing these content creators, these vloggers say, I'm on my healing journey, I'm on my healing journey, I'm on my healing journey. You're on a healing journey. You should be going in one direction, right? No matter how long it takes. Now, but you should be moving in one direction. Why does it seem like once you get to a point, it doesn't matter if it's 3 days in the journey, 3 months in the journey, or a year in the journey, once you get to a point, you start to repeat a cycle. And then once whatever you're dealing with in that cycle, once that comes to an end, and you're back on your healing journey, something happens and you go back into that cycle. Healing journey, cycle. Healing journey, cycle. After a while, healing journey is just something that we feel like y'all just shooting out y'all mouth to shut us up. That's what it starts to seem like. It just really starts to seem like the easiest thing to say is that I'm healing, to shut everybody up. But hey, the process is different for everybody, okay? We just witnessed Lely say, you learn your lesson. Sometimes you got to go through things 2 and 3 and 4 times before your lesson can be learned. And we just gonna let these people go on a journey and go in a little cycle, go on a journey and go on a cycle, because one day eventually the lesson will be learned. As Lely said, one day the lesson will be learned. What y'all think about it? What do y'all think about the whole healing journey? And that's not just from Lely or the other parties. That's from a lot of people on YouTube. 9 times out of 10, you cut on a YouTube video, people are on some sort of healing journey. Doing the same thing, repeating the same cycles that is the cause of a healing journey, but they on a healing journey. This toxic relationship that I was in ended, but it was so long. I was with this person for so long. I got to learn how to do everything differently, without this person. It was so toxic. I got trauma from this relationship, right? But it has ended now. And now it's time for me to heal. But how do we heal when we spin the block? You're on your journey, but then you hit the cycle again. Y'all let me know. Explain to me. Tell me. Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm reaching. Let me know if I'm all the way off. Let me know if what I'm saying is not making sense. Now, to the burning question that everyone has, right? How in the hell is this a breakup if Lely and B were never in a relationship? I've seen vlogs on both ends. I've seen TikToks. I've seen Instagram reels. I've seen Instagram posts. I've seen stories between Lely and B. I have never, not to say that it never exists, but I have never seen with my eyes where Lely and B were in a relationship. I seen a title that says something about from sneaky link to boo, and I wondered, when the hell was B ever a sneaky link? Because it sounds like we need a story time, right? At what point was B a sneaky link? According to that video, Lely and B were not sneaking around while Lely was with her ex-fiance. So that title just threw me for a loop, because why say she's going from sneaky link to boo? Now she can go from boo to bae, but sneaky link, I was like, they left something out of the how we met story. But either way, like I said, I never seen where they made it official. And apparently a lot of other people never seen where they made it official. Now they've been talking and dating and fucking and whatever else they wanted to do, right, for the past couple of years. Some people would say you might as well say they together. You might as well say they in a relationship. I would say that's settling on B's behalf, because I don't know if you guys seen or caught the vibes that I seen and caught between Lely and B, maybe going into about a year and a half of the whole situation. The spark was gone. The fire was out. I definitely seen where B was still very much interested in Lely. And I've seen Lely interest dial down, baby. The only time I seen Lely affectionate again or seemed like she kind of liked B again or had a little spark again was when everything came up about the ex-fiance exposing, well, actually that was B exposing that the ex-fiance and Lely were back doing whatever they were doing. Back smashing, crashing, talking, and all of that. After that came out on the internet, and then Lely went and did her podcast with B. Oh, it was lubby-dubby for a good little couple weeks to a month. I even started hearing Lely start calling her bae on camera. She brung her back on the camera because for a while she had took B off the camera. B came back on the camera, and it was boo, and it was bae, and then that dialed down yet again. So I'm not saying Lely never cared or loved her. I'm not in Lely's skin. I don't know what her feelings are. But what it was given was that Lely was a little tired of her when it didn't benefit her. So now Lely strategically, like she did the first time, from sneaky link to boo, that was strategic. LEELEE strategically, she fucked y'all up. She got y'all thinking that her and B are breaking up a relationship. No, they're breaking up their friendship. They're breaking up their fucking ship. They're breaking up their cuddling ship. They're breaking up their dating ship. They're not breaking up a relationship. Not a romantic relationship. They're breaking up their friendship, or whatever LEELEE would like to call it to make it sound good. She strategically said not another breakup. She didn't say our romantic relationship is over. She didn't say me and B are no longer dating. She didn't say me and my girlfriend are over. She said another breakup. And when she came on the video and she's talking about friendships and relationships and then threw B in there a little bit, that's because she strategically already knew what her title was going to be. She already knew which route she had to take. Baby, when you make content, a lot of the times you are planning your content. You're planning your titles so that you know how to plan your thumbnail. And if you do things after you record, how she was on there crying and stuff, I don't think she cued the tears or, whatever. But it so happened to flow like that. Her emotions got all out of whack. And when it was time to edit, upload, and post a thumbnail and title, she might have said, how can I let them know that it's about B without letting them know it's about B and without making it seem like me and B was a we? I would like to think that if you publicly come on YouTube with a person, you done talked about all the good sex y'all having, you done talked about all the great dates y'all been on, y'all just went out of town for Valentine's Day, what would be so hard to say this my girl? Is she not worth that? She's worth receiving flowers from and receiving gifts and bags and shoes and glasses and probably wigs and whatever the fuck else, right? She's worth it to gift you. But if she was your girlfriend, is she not worth it to publicly be your girlfriend? So we're not going to go that far. We're not going to go that deep because, to be honest, I don't think they ever made it official. If they did, that's fucked up. If they did make it official off camera, LEELEE is showing us that B is not worth being her official girlfriend on camera. But me personally, I feel like they never made it official. So when she made her title and she said, I am going to say not another breakup. This way I could talk about my fiance. I could talk about a friend. I could be talking about B. I could be talking about whoever. And she fucked y'all up with that. Clickbait at its finest. She's talking about what's in the title. And she knew that she could go ahead and get away with putting all that shit at the beginning of the video because they gonna watch it, right? They gonna be trying to catch when I said what. So all the way at the end is when she talks about it. But just because she says breakup does not mean that she meant a romantic relationship. So when she comes with her smart ass comments, because she came over here saying something about we slow too, right? So she's in her comment section calling her commenters slow yet again. And the girl even said, I love you in the comment. And she's still, stupid ass, you asking stupid ass questions or slow ass questions or something. It was rude, whatever it was, right? So she's in her comments like, that's a dumbass question. It wasn't for you, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. She got y'all. Y'all want to know, how are y'all breaking up a relationship that was never a relationship? But it was a relationship. It just wasn't a romantic relationship. It was a lustful relationship. And I'm sure they probably had a couple heart-to-hearts. It was an actual probably friendship with benefits, an exclusive friendship. But how y'all feel about it? Because after this, I went on to Instagram, and the first thing that popped up when I opened up Instagram was a reel. And the reel is pretty much like, oh, I just uploaded a video on YouTube, and they in the comment section talking about how is it a breakup, but there was no relationship. And she got, little funny stuff going on. And then I see in her caption, the caption pretty much like the internet be having her messed up and y'all just pretty much need to get y'all shit together. It also confirmed my feeling for what LEELEE said with the whole strategic we broke up thing, right? Because she says regardless if it's a friendship or a relationship or a situationship or a fucking ship or whatever, it can still be broken up. And it just went over a lot of people's heads, right? And right under that, she is pretty much advertising her services. So I just come, right, to all the subscribers, I just come to tell y'all, like, don't get y'all panties in a bunch about a lot of this content that's put out, because some of it is just marketing, okay? They're going to use drama to market a service or sell some sort of good. I need y'all to take this shit as entertainment. YouTube is entertainment. Content creators know that once we put a specific title and a specific thumbnail on there, we got you. But one thing for sure, two things for certain, delivery is everything. And the way LEELEE comes at her supporters, her online support system, is wild to me. Almost similar to how Peach come at her online support system. It's wild to me. If you're not 100% agreeing with what LEELEE is saying in that comment section, if you're not saying, I agree, I feel you 100%, you slow. You don't get it. You dumb. It doesn't matter if you put, hey girl, I love you, but X, Y, and Z. It doesn't matter. If you don't agree with what she's saying, you're slow. And that's the crazy part. That's what I don't understand. But hey, people gonna do them regardless. Y'all just be mindful and understand that everything that is done and said on YouTube is for clout and it's for money. I don't care who the creator is. It is for clout and it is for money. And some people need it more than others.
Burn it up, was up. Your bitch gon' not know when was up. Run that shit, we had all the show. Say that shit for your camera.